Thank you for the invitation to speak today about the value and the contribution that local shops make to the Welsh economy. I really am sorry that I can't be with you in person. However, I didn't want to miss the opportunity to thank the ACS for its valued work. I want to recognise and endorse the huge contribution that the Welsh convenience sector makes to people's lives across Wales and to a vibrant local economy. Your Welsh Local Shops Report demonstrates the enormous contribution that this sector makes to communities across our country. The convenience retailer has, in the last couple of years, proven to be the beating heart and supported communities in times of significant hardship. It's no surprise that the sector makes in its headlines employing more than 23,000 people and returning over 603 million in GVA across its footprint of around 3,000 premises. The sector really is the cornerstone of many of our communities, and the report demonstrates the vast array of services that these stores support. And of course, the report brings into sharp focus the importance of the Welsh convenience sector in delivering services and supporting Wales communities. Our shared strategic vision for the retail sector has been developed in social partnership by the Retail Forum, where the ACS continues to play a key role. The vision has been developed by the sector, for the sector, to help secure a sustainable future for retail in Wales. And our appreciation is here, of course, because we recognise that retail is a cornerstone of the foundational economy. We all know that a successful and resilient retail sector does not happen by accident. It's important that we nurture the environment in which it can grow and adapt, especially in response to the shift to a more circular economy. Retailers, particularly independent businesses, remain at the heart of a positive conversation about what we want our towns to be. This government is committed to working with our partners to support a sustainable and prospering retail sector, offering real career opportunities along with fair, safe, secure and rewarding work. Our vision outlines the major challenges facing the sector and define key areas where action is needed, such as improving career opportunities within retail and helping retailers to rise to the challenge of decarbonisation and digitalisation. We know there are no quick fixes, easy solutions or infinite budgets. What we do have is a willingness to work in social partnership. Welsh Government, employers, business representative bodies and trade unions, together to understand where we are now, where we want to get to and how we can get there. The vision focuses on the key areas of people, places, resilience, advice and support. I also want to touch today on some areas of our support which I understand will be of interest for the convenience retail sector. The Welsh Government has committed to continued support for non-domestic rates. This will be applied through a freeze in the multiplier for the next financial year at a cost of more than £200 million over the next 2 years. We'll also provide over £140 million of non-domestic rates relief for retail, leisure and hospitality businesses in Wales. Eligible ratepayers will receive 75% non-domestic rates relief for the whole of 2023-24. Following the 1st of April non-domestic rates revaluation, we're also providing support through our 2-year transitional relief scheme for ratepayers with increased liabilities. The scheme is providing £113 million over 2 years, supporting all areas of the tax base through a consistent and straightforward transitional scheme. To provide the generous package of support announced for non-domestic rates over the next 2 years, the Welsh Government has chosen to go further. We've committed £26 million more in our budget for the next financial year than we will receive as a direct consequence of UK government announcements. This is in addition to our permanent release that provide over £240 million of support every year, fully funded by the Welsh Government. The Welsh Government's approach to supporting businesses with the rising cost of living is focused on long-term measures to reduce costs and be more energy efficient. Our priority is to support businesses of all sizes to decarbonise as quickly and as fairly as possible. Business Wales offers a wide range of advice and support on green policies, practice and resource efficiency, as well as workshops. A new zone has been developed for the Business Wales website to bring together existing content and tools available to support businesses to reduce their use of resources and costs. Work is also underway to complete the retail delivery plan, which I hope to be able to talk about in the coming months. One proposed action in this plan will consider concerns raised about retail crime and working with partners to develop evidence of the types of crimes to inform further action in this area. The Welsh Government has led the way with many policies which make clear our intentions to ensure we reduce our carbon footprint and rapidly respond and play our part in mitigating our impact on climate change. We see a deposit return scheme as an important mechanism to drive recycling rates even higher. Examples from overseas achieve return rates that are in the mid-90%. These schemes also tackle littering. We acknowledge there may be some additional costs for producers, as a deposit return scheme is a form of extended producer responsibility that sees businesses place products on the market, start to cover the cost for the waste management and recycling at the end of their intended use. We're proposing measures to limit the impact on smaller businesses, particularly with regards to annual registration fees and how online take-back obligations might be designed. In addition, we're still assessing the approach to any mandatory labelling requirements. I plan to launch the retail delivery plan that I mentioned in the coming months to outline key measures that we'll focus on to support the retail sector, to move towards achieving the shared strategic vision for the retail sector. Finally, I want to thank the Association of Convenience Stores for the invitation to join today and reiterate my apology that I couldn't be with you, but also my endorsement of the messages in the report. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to working closely with you in the coming years. Diolch yn fawr iawn.